We're here today with Huawei and we're talking a little bit about digital business operation. Rupert, in this digital economy, data service has different development phases in different countries and regions. What are some of the operators' key concerns right now, and what are the demands on BSS?
At Huawei, we're seeing exponential data growth across all of our customers' networks. The key challenge, therefore, facing our customers is A, how do they monetize this data explosion? And B, how do they optimize the customer experience to drive differentiation in what is becoming an increasingly commoditized marketplace? In terms of the different development phases across our mobile operators, it really depends on the market maturity. So we see this being roughly aligned across 3 phases. In the initial phase, the focus is very much on driving demand and adoption of data traffic services. From a BSS perspective, this requires the creation of flexible pricing plans and product offers and bundles. Ideally, this will be enabled through a unified product catalogue, which is closely integrated to CRM and bidding platforms to enable rapid offer development and creation. So that's the first phase. In the second phase, we see the attention shift towards monetizing the broadband data traffic growth. Here, we see primarily the leveraging of traffic management and policy control tools to, on the one hand, enforce fair usage policies, and on the other hand, to leverage new capabilities such as real-time notifications, which can help to drive upsell and cross-sell. In the third phase of development, we see the attention very much shifting towards optimizing the customer experience and also monetizing that customer experience to drive continued revenue growth and differentiation. At Huawei, we take a holistic approach to customer experience management, and we believe that it encompasses system and process integration within a customer-centric operator model.
Okay, so you're talking about digital business operation and its critical importance for the operator. Could you be a little more specific and talk about some of the characteristics of digital business operation?
I think probably a good place to start is to outline Huawei's vision of how changes and trends in this digital business world are shaping the future of BSS. So we've seen with the rise of OTT and internet players, the face of competition in the telco landscape changing. This means that operators are looking to develop a range of new business models so as to avoid becoming a dumb pipe. To support these changes in market dynamics, Huawei advocates a shift away from traditional BSS platforms, where the focus is largely on supporting traditional monolithic telco services such as voice, data, texting, towards a more flexible and agile business enablement suite. The key driver behind our view and vision of a business enablement suite is to bridge the gap between network infrastructure on the one hand and service innovation on the other. So in the new digital environment, there are many different business models. Ultimately, however, success will be driven by innovation, agility, and time to market. If we look at the internet world, innovation is largely driven by exposing a system's underlying APIs to a host of third-party content developers. If we apply the same principle to the telco world, we can see an opportunity to drive forward new and innovative services and products by exposing APIs and interfaces to underlying BSS and service platforms so as to support a broad and rich range of content providers, and this is also a key element in driving forward the two-sided business model. At Huawei, to enable this transition towards digital business, we believe that big data has a key role to play in laying the foundations for digital business and mobile broadband business operations. So, as I mentioned, innovation is key. So on the one hand, I think firstly we need to look at reducing the time to market for new product development from what is typically 3 to 5 months in a traditional BSS stack to 3 to 5 days for a simple offering. The second key area is that in order to support the range of new content sharing and revenue models with third-party content providers, enhanced partner relationship management functionality is required that includes support for real-time settlement. Thirdly, it's important to extend the digital business model to customer care and interaction management domains. Finally, the transformation from mass to personalized marketing is enabled through advanced campaign management tools that leverage customer segmentation and customer profile information to drive and support delivering the right offer to the right person at the right time and via the right channel.
Okay, so I heard you mention big data, which is obviously a very big topic right now. Could you specify how big data is involved in digital business operation?
Huawei's approach to big data is that we see it as a set of data processing and analytics tools designed to support segmentation and profiling of customer segments based upon the analysis of usage behavior at an individual subscriber level. In practical terms, this means correlating a vast array of event-based data sources at the transactional processing level to customer profiling in order to drive personalized and differentiated solutions at two levels. Firstly, it's key to enabling personalized customer interactions across the full customer lifecycle and across all customer touchpoints. Secondly, it is key to driving offer personalization and precision marketing. If I were to sum it up, I guess in the final analysis, intelligence is a telco's key asset in a digital era. Success, therefore, will be driven by companies that are able to leverage and analyze insight that links the customer to the service to the network level view and drive that forward into actionable recommendations as supported by analytics engines that will be integrated into the underlying business process and systems architecture at a BSS and OSS level.
Rupert, thank you very much for talking with us today.
Thank you, it's been a pleasure.